Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You're watching History's Mysteries, where the past isn't just strange, it's sometimes downright terrifying. And today's story is one of the most haunting, unsolved disappearances in American history. A house fire, a desperate family, 5 missing children who were never found. This is the mystery of the Sodder children. And once you hear the full story, you'll be asking yourself the same question millions have asked for decades. Did they die in the fire? Or were they taken? Let's dive into the evidence, the rumors, the chilling sightings, and the massive cover-up theories that still keep this case alive nearly 80 years later. It was Christmas Eve, 1945 in Fayetteville, West Virginia. The Sodder family, George and Jenny and their 10 children, had finished celebrating and were settling in for the night. At around 1 a.m., a fire broke out in their home. George, Jenny, and 4 of their children escaped. But 5 of their kids, Maurice, 14, Martha, 12, Louis, 9, Jenny, 8, and Betty, 5, were never seen again. The house burned to the ground in about 45 minutes. Authorities claimed the children perished in the fire, their bodies completely destroyed. But the Sodders didn't believe it, and the evidence they uncovered would cast serious doubt on the official story. Here's the first major red flag: no remains were ever found. Not a bone, not a tooth, nothing. Experts say that's incredibly unlikely. Even in intense fires, human bones typically don't burn completely, especially not in a short house fire. To test this, Jenny Sodder burned animal bones in her stove and contacted a local crematorium. They all said the same thing: there should have been something left. So where were the remains of the Sodder children? Before the fire even started, strange things began happening. That night, Jenny answered a mysterious phone call around 12:30 a.m. A woman laughing, a clinking of glasses, and someone asking for a name Jenny didn't recognize. She hung up, puzzled. Later, the family's phone line was found cut, not burned. This wasn't a casualty of the fire. Someone had deliberately severed the line. And one of the children, Marion, reported hearing a loud bang on the roof just before the fire started. A thump, and then the house was engulfed. Coincidence or sabotage? George Sodder tried to rescue the children from the burning house, but 2 key things went wrong. The ladder he always kept by the house, gone. Later, it was found 75 feet away, down an embankment. His 2 trucks wouldn't start, both of them, even though they had been working just fine the day before. He believed someone had tampered with them on purpose to prevent a rescue. What kind of fire causes this much malfunction and mystery? Then things got even stranger. A woman claimed she saw the missing Sodder children peering out of a passing car as the fire raged. A hotel worker in Charleston, West Virginia, said she saw 4 of the children with 2 strange adults about a week later. Years later, a photo was mailed anonymously to the Sodder family. It showed a man in his 20s who looked just like Louis, one of the missing boys. On the back was scrawled a chilling message: Louis Sodder, I love brother Frankie. Elil boys, a 90132 or 35.000. What does that mean? Who sent the photo? And was it really Louis? The Sodders hired private investigators, placed billboards all over the country, and spent decades chasing leads. But they never found definitive proof. Only more questions. Let's talk conspiracy. Some believe George Sodder, who was outspoken against Mussolini and fascist Italy, made enemies in his Italian-American community. Rumors swirled that the Italian mafia might have been involved. Was this fire a message? Were the children taken as leverage or punishment? It's also worth noting that no formal inquest was ever held, and the fire marshal's investigation was suspiciously brief. Some even think local officials may have been involved in a cover-up, or were simply too embarrassed to admit the truth. The Sodder family refused to give up. For decades, they kept a billboard along Route 16 with the children's pictures, pleading for answers. It became a local landmark and a symbol of a mystery the world had ignored. George and Jenny Sodder died without knowing what happened to their children. Their surviving children kept the search alive for years. But eventually, the trail went cold. No arrests, no confessions, no bodies, just a burned-down house and the silence that followed. So what really happened to the Sodder children? Were they kidnapped? Were they taken by someone they knew and trusted? Was it a tragic accident or a carefully planned crime? And if they survived, why didn't they come forward? Some say they were too young to know who they were. Others believe they were raised under new identities, too afraid to ever reach out. Still others believe they never made it out of the house, and that the family, driven by grief, couldn't accept the loss. But with so many contradictions and bizarre clues, the official story just doesn't add up. So what do you believe? Did the Sodder children die in that fire? Or did someone or something take them that night? Let us know your theory in the comments below. Do you think it was a cover-up, a kidnapping, or is this just a case of grief clouding a tragic truth? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to History's Mysteries, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another dive into the strange, the hidden, and the unsolved. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious.